Hey, it's Steven again, and it's time for another penny hunt. I go back to night shift tomorrow night, me and Chris do, and this is how I prepare myself for night shift. I don't know, it's probably 10:30, 10 or 10:30, and so what I do is the night before I go back to night shift, I drink me an energy drink, and then I open a box of pennies, and this just keeps me awake and it gives me something to do and gets my mind focused on something. Because if I just sit around or try to watch something, just watching something by itself, I'm gonna fall asleep. So anyway, without further ado, let me tell you what we got going on here. We're gonna go through this box of pennies, but first of all, let me show you this. You'll see this pretty soon. We're working on this video, editing it down. Me and Chris, we had a gold panning adventure the other day, and we were in a creek, and we also got a couple products for us to test out, and we have to do review videos on them, and this is just a little portion of the review video that we're going to do for the company that sent this to us. This is one of those one-piece snorkel masks. It's the mask and the airway nozzle, I guess is what you call it. Anyway, well, let's watch Chris do this. It's pretty cool. I don't have any sound on it, but he was really enthralled with this thing. He really liked it. But he's talking away, talking to us, and I got the sound muted right now of him talking, but he absolutely loved this thing. I did too, and it's got that camera on it, and you'll see some cool footage here in another day or so. Anyway, we got some exciting news, and you'll see that on probably the next video. You're going to see some really exciting news that Southern Relics has got going on. I cannot mention anything right now. I do not have the liberty to do so. But on that video, you will see it. So look out for the videos ahead of time that's coming ahead. This video here will be posted on Thursday, September the 20. What's the day? September the 26th. You'll see this video late in the afternoon, and we're gonna go through this box of pennies, and we're gonna see if we can find some cool stuff. And it's a different style, whatever. It doesn't have the holes on it or anything like that. But I cracked it open when I got back in my truck, and I looked at the first roll, and I seen circulated. I was like, "Woo! We're gonna do a box hunt tonight." Okay, very first roll, first find. I'm just gonna get down to it. I don't know if there's anything else, but these are always good to find, man. Really enjoy finding these. Canadian pennies. Year 1979. Like to find these in circulation. Very next roll, roll number 2. Another Canadian. It's pretty cool. I believe it's an 88. I flipped it over a second ago. Yep. 1988. I'll take it. Well, it's been a long night. This is roll number 23. And that's the first wheat penny that I have found in this box. So far I've found 4 Canadians, and there's my first wheat penny. I honestly thought that somebody has went through this box already, or went through the coins, and then somehow they made them back in, roll back up, and 1957 Denver. But I'll take it. It's a wheat penny. Man, I just love to find some Indian heads and something unique tonight. Let's keep going. I'm not believing my eyes. I'm on roll 40, 39 or 40. This is the second wheat penny of the box tonight. A 1951. Oh man. And I'm sleepy too, trying to get ready for night shift, so not finding many good finds, man. It's been tough. But second one of the night. Roll number 47. of the wheat cent. See the year. 1956. Well, we finished the 50 rolls, and this is what we come up with. 3 wheat pennies in the 40s and 50s, and scores 5 each. That's 15. We ran across only 2 09s in that whole box. 2. That brings us up to 17. We got 4 foreigns worth 2 each. So that's 8 plus 17. That puts us at what? 25? We're at 25. And I get to add a few more here. We got a 63 young head. Very interesting little coin. Total of 5, that brings us up to 30. So we had 30 points for a roll, for a box. That is the worst box I've ever opened in my entire career of coin roll hunting. That's probably the 11th or 12th box I've opened, maybe 13th. Man. And I'm going to say the most interesting coin is this one right here. 1979. It's been painted. Somebody painted it with gold paint. But anyway, that's all I come up with. Well, you just saw the hunt, and I'm about wore out now. It is now. It's about 1:30, 1:45, and I'm very, very tired now. But I went through that thing in detail, looked for everything I could find, weighed the certain pennies that needed to be weighed to see if they were copper or zinc. Checked everything, errors through the microscope, see if there's any errors, things of that nature. And you seen the score, and you saw the lack of good finds in the box. And that was my worst box that I've ever hunted. And I don't know. It's just look. It's like the lottery. You don't know if you're gonna win or not. You don't know how you don't know how the end result's gonna be until you break every roll open and search through everything. And unfortunately, that was not a good search. But it's okay. No big deal. But I will show you. I went through a box just last week, and I want you to see the finds from that one. Very interesting finds. I've got a picture of it. I've got on the screenshot here of just an awesome find. So y'all take a look at this clip, and this will finish the video. If you want to see that clip, just keep watching. You're not going to see any metal detecting videos from us for probably another month or so. It's got to cool down. The ground's got to get good and soaked and get moist again so we can dig. And so we ain't not destroying somebody's yard when we're metal detecting and digging their yard. But we're going to wait until probably the latter part of October to get back on and do some metal detecting. But we've got a couple gold prospecting videos that are in the midst of being edited right now. As you saw a little clip from that earlier. We've got some great news coming, and there's a video on that. And so look out for that video within the next week and a half, 2 weeks. You'll see all that video as well. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you for being a part of Southern Relics. And I'm extremely tired, and I'm ready to go to bed. Hope you have a good day. God bless. Okay, well, here it is. Here's the wrap up. I went through a box of pennies, and this is what I found today. These here are all 40s and 50s wheat pennies. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those worth 5 each, so that's 50 points. The big main one is the 1919. I found another 1919. It was in a little worse shape than the last one. But also, I found on this end down here, I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's worth 10 points. So we're at 60 now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. 7 of them, 7 of the 2009s, and then also, and I'll tell you about this one in just a moment. And then we had the young head. It was a 1953 to 1964, and I actually have two of the Canadians, but I'll explain that one in a moment as well. This one's a 1963, so this puts us into the two points. And then I also had another foreign, but it's only worth 1 point because it's only worth 1 point, as you can see. No, it's worth 2. I'm sorry. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 67, and then 67 plus 5, 72, and then plus 2 more from the other foreign, and I'll explain that. 74. So we got 74 points out of this box. Not great, but nonetheless, it's not. It's hard to beat a 1919 S wheat penny. And let me explain the Canadian. My son was in here, and I actually have. I got this one box from the bank today, and it's slapped full of 2019 uncirculated zinc pennies, and the box is full. There's my dog. My son was going through them down there, and I was just asking him if he could find anything that was different, but he didn't see anything. This one here, so anyway, he came up here and helped me do one roll. He found 1 Canadian coin, and so I just gave it to him. But let me explain this one here. So he now has a 1978 Canadian coin in a flip just like this, and I put his name on it, so made his day. And I think I misspelled offset. This is a 2009. Of course, it's one of the commemorative pennies that they made in 2009 to commemorate the life and legacy of Abraham Lincoln. And this one here caught me by surprise, because when I took it out of the regular roll, it come out like this. You see how awesome this thing looks? I mean, it's in good shape, and it come out like that shining. I'm like, wow, you know. So I said, you know what? Not only am I going to hang on to that thing, I'm going to put that in the side. Well, then I got to looking at it a little bit more, and I got a level surface here, and you can see this coin is nothing's offset. Everything's up and down the way I put it in there. Everything's level, flush. Now watch me flip it over, and look at the offset there. Look at the 1 cent. You can really see that 1 cent there is crooked. And I got to look at these other ones, and they're not like that. I'm going to hang on to it. I don't know what it's worth. It being a 2009, maybe something to it. So I'm going to hang on to it. So I got a few coins I need to send off to PCGS or probably NGC, because that's who I'm partnered with. But one of the two. I got to send some coins off. I may send this up there and just let them look at it and see what they tell me.